All right, guys, we're at the racetrack, and we're taking the FZ for a ride because I haven't ridden in a while. I think I've ridden once or twice since I've been on this 3-week drag racing tour with my race car, and figured I'll go through the pits so you guys can see kind of what this other track I'm at now. We're in Valdosta, Georgia, and this is the last race until then I get to go home, and I don't race for a couple of weeks. But yeah, I don't even know what to talk about today, guys. I'm just gonna, like I said, I'm just gonna go for a ride in town with the noisy cars. Everything is noisy out here, and yeah. So, and I'm on the FC, and I'm gonna talk motorcycle stuff for sure. But I just wanted to ride through the pits a little bit as I go out the gate and cruise around. I guess the outskirts of Valdosta, Georgia, because we're about, I don't know, 15 miles or 15 miles north of Valdosta. Anyway, so yeah, 2 cars going down the track, just testing. So it's cool. A little speed bump. It's let's see, what can I describe the area? It's kind of nice. It kind of reminds me of North Carolina a little bit, but there's not a lot of curves around here. Lots of straightaways. I was out the other day. I didn't have the camera on, and yeah, like here, just a nice big straightaway here. And yeah, so what didn't I do when I left? I didn't put my chin strap on. I always do this. Now, if I had cruise control, let me see if I can get my chin strap on. I don't think I can, so I'm going to pull over here. And if I had cruise control, I could do it, but without cruise control, it doesn't seem to work. So let's just pull over, do the chin strap. I don't know why. I don't even know why I forgot that deal. I mean, glad it didn't roll on the throttle too hard. So if you can see, I'll pan a little bit as I'm doing my chin strap. If you could see, there's the pits to the racetrack. This is kind of the beginning part, the staging lanes on my right here. And yeah, so let's just head into town. All right, guys, yeah, I haven't ridden in about a week. Well, I shouldn't say that. I rode yesterday, but I didn't put the camera on. But it was just a short run, and I'm just kind of cruise around, stop at a grocery store to pick up some stuff, but nothing special, you know, just a couple of things. And like I said, it's not too curvy around here. It's mostly just a straight line. The roads are nice and smooth, though, and it's a little windy today. Right now, it's probably about 68 degrees, so you feel a little bit of chill in the air. It's not humid or anything like that. Tomorrow's supposed to be nicer, but more windy. But we start our qualifying tomorrow, and then we race Saturday and Sunday. The one day is supposed to rain, blah, blah, blah. So this is probably going to be my last ride until I get back home to North Carolina. And I can't wait to get back on the GS. So, what's my topic for today? I just kind of pick it up as I go. And as I just said, can't wait to get back home to North Carolina to get on the GS, because I really miss riding the GS. The FZ1's fun, but I just missed the GS. I just missed that, and I haven't really checked online. Maybe you guys can fill me in. Yeah, this one you got to slow down to, because it's people roll through that stop sign. Anyway, yeah, if you guys can fill me in any word on the 1300, the GS, I don't know if it's going to call it 1300 or 1400. I think it's going to be called 1300 for maybe normal use, and a 1400 for you know, hardcore adventure use. I don't know. Maybe you guys can fill me in. I haven't really followed anything. I don't know any new news or anything like that. If you guys have any news, please let me know, because I'm missing my GS. But I mean, I do like this bike a lot. I keep thinking to myself, you know, I love acceleration. Maybe I should get a ZX14, you know, the Kawasaki, because that's got 200 horsepower, very old school. The only thing it's got is ABS. If you go with the Hayabusa, it's got cruise control and Some other features that that the ZX14 doesn't. The Hayabusa is another $2,000-3,000 more. So I don't know. I just don't see myself getting that kind of bike. I like this naked bike. It's got lots of power. It's cheap. It was cheap to buy. It accelerates like, oh my God. This tune I just did, I think I told you guys I did a tune. Everything that you need to do with these tunes. It's got an airbox modification, so it opens up the air. You get more air, and it's just got all around more power, and it easily picked up another 20 horsepower. You know, I'm just estimating by the dyno sheets from what Ivan's Performance did with this particular bike, and I'm estimating it's got to have at least 145 to 150 rear wheel power, which is in line with a lot of the Hyper Naked's bike today. So I'm really happy with the bike. Yeah, it doesn't have the cruise control, which would be nice. I guess I can fit one on here, and it doesn't have anti-lock or anti-wheelie or IMU technology, you know, lean technology, all that other stuff. It's kind of a raw bike with lots of power, and it kind of keeps me in check so I don't do any stupid things. I mean, I've gone up to 140, but that's fast, but that's not, it's like crazy fast. So it just accelerates like crazy from 8,000 RPM to 12,000 RPM first, second gear. It's just an absolute fucking animal. So I'm just happy to be riding. I'm just tickle pink that I'm tickle pink. That's a hell of a saying, huh? I'm just happy that I could take the GS out. Like I said, it's just a test session today. I don't need to race my car today, and I just want to cruise. And I don't know, I haven't kept up with many of you guys. I know I've responded to some of the threads. You've seen some of my racing stuff. I know that's kind of boring to some of you guys, because most of you guys probably tune in for the motorcycle stuff or motorcycle talk, and I don't really have anything to talk about today as far as just missing the GS, the comfort of the GS. You know, at this speed that I'm running now, it's fairly comfortable weather. This bike is absolutely fine. You know, my knees are tucked up a little bit higher than I like, and so, you know, I have noticed one thing. I told you how comfortable this was on a couple 100-mile day I had on it, but I did notice that, I guess it's your hip flexors. I'm not sure. Maybe you guys can chime in on that. I noticed they were a little sore or whatever on my left side. But I got a bad back, and it always affects my right side. So I guess it's a combination of things. But it's not like it's something I can't deal with. It's not excruciating pain. I just notice it. That's all it is. I got to get used to it. You know, when I get in a GS, this throttle response is just instant. This is instant throttle response. You can't, just a little crack of the throttle, and it's there. So this is kind of a quaint little town. Might come here and have some lunch, but it's kind of nice. But it's short-lived. It's just a small little, you know, it's like a railroad town almost. You know, the railroad does run through it. I just went over the railroad. Dollar General, yeah. Yeah, I guess it's kind of a short video. Maybe I'll turn it back on, you know, on the way back, and kind of look for some place to go. But I just wanted to run in here and pick up some condiments, and so forgot to get earlier. You can't put much with the bike. I went out earlier with my backpack, and I was able to load it pretty good. But yeah, so let's pull into the Food Lion. And yeah, I'll come back. Let me just pull into here, and I'll come back, and maybe I can think of something to say. Who knows? Is that motorcycle parking over there? I think it is. We'll be back. All right, guys, we're back out of the store, out of Food Lion, and we're going to take a different way back to the track. And I got two things on my mind. So as I was in the store, or maybe just one thing, who knows. So I'm going to take a different way back. And one thing was on my mind is I noticed, as you guys can see in my, you know, because I'm going to point the camera at me too, is that my jacket is full of bugs. what do you guys do when... I mean, how do you clean the bugs off them? Just dry cleaner? I think I tried once before, and it was just what a royal pain was it just to get the bugs off. So what do you guys do? As I go over, oh, liquors if you want, liquor. Whoa, crap on the road. Yeah, so what do you guys do to get the bugs off your clothing? I never really, the GS got protection. I never had this issue of all these bugs all over my riding jacket. Crazy, huh? But well, it's the first bike I seen down in Georgia. And yeah, so yeah, what do you guys do? I guess there's nothing you can do, right? It's kind of just a kind of rhetorical question. I really know what to do. You just, I guess, got to bring a dry cleaner or just get some type of some type of cleaner and just start scrubbing to get them off. Crazy, huh? Let's see. Sorry guys, I'm going to pause for a second because I have no idea where I'm going, and I want to take the back way, so it's a little bit different. Not too many curves here, but it tells me to turn here, so I'm going to turn here. Oh, nice. Let's see what we do here.